Doing good, man. Oh. Quarter Moon Productions in the building.
Well, Coach, you guys going indoors today. What was practice like?
We started outdoors, and so we got all of our passing stuff done that we needed to get. Field was a little icy, a little sleet early on, and so we moved the run portion in so it could be effective and not risk any incidental accident out there. And so we came in and took care of the run portion of our practice inside. I thought our team was very attention to detail. We transitioned, got in here a business-like mentality and understanding what need to be done in preparation for a very, very quality football team in Southern Miss. Practice was very productive throughout the day.
Coach, last week you said there was sort of a sense of urgency in playing that big game. Do you still feel that sense this week?
Yeah, bigger. This one, this is for 5. It becomes our most important game to get this one. We got to get to 5, and we have something that's standing in front of us, and that is a team that sits atop in second place right now in our conference at 4-1. We get a chance to get them in our venue to play our best football, and the urgency is heightened. So our preparation is heightened as we prepare to play them.
What do you need to see from your defense against those guys, Coach?
Yeah, we got to tackle well. We have to match their intensity. The thing about this team isn't they're not the biggest team that we will have faced, but certainly they're a team that plays extremely hard, extremely fast. We'll have to match their intensity throughout the duration of the game on all 3 phases of the game that they excel in. I think if we do that, and from our defense, if we tackle well, they have playmakers. We got to keep the ball in front of us. We got to get guys to the ground and make them go the length of the field and make them try to sustain lengthy drives opposed to big plays that go over our head.
Coach, do you envision with these last 3 teams you face being near the top of the standings that you'll be in for a tougher test than some of the teams you've beaten in the conference to this point?
Well, certainly. Their records indicated, their body of work show it, that they're the upper echelon teams in our conference. And we embrace the opportunity because to get where we want to get, we have to be able to compete and to be able to beat these teams. So we're looking forward to it.
You said after you left Kyle Field, there was a belief that, Coach, we could punch with these guys.
Yeah.
And then to go on the road and get a win. Do you sense any extra pep in the step?
I do. We knew what type of challenge it would be to go to Kyle Field. And when we went there, we went with intentions to compete, intentions to try to become victorious. We fell short, but I thought we competed very hard. Going to Virginia last week, we knew that we would get their best shot, that we would see things that we had not seen on film, and we would have to weather it, sustain it, and then overcome it. I thought we did all 3 of those things, and the biggest turnabout being not necessarily something that we did so well, but when they kicked the field goal to go up 23-10. That's when the urgency and the commitment to, all right, it's that time now, this is where we make our move. And to see our team do that in the face of adversity showed some maturity and toughness of our football team.
Coach, do you think the best Roadrunner football is still ahead?
I do. I really do. I think it'll have to be because we're going to play the best that Conference USA has to offer. And so going into these games, I think we still hadn't played that complete game. We started fast at times. We finished strong at the back end. Now this middle piece will need to fully culminate for us to allow us to play our best football.
Coach, you guys are the most penalized team in the conference. How much of a concern is that, and how do you address it?
We address it in everything that we do. Penalties, it's all in how they derive. So if we want to preserve a timeout and we take a penalty, if we want to get extra room to punt the ball and we take a penalty, you take those things into consideration. Those are penalties that you take for purpose and intentions. And so, again, we're playing our best football. We tend to turn our attention to that, not necessarily the negative things that we didn't do, although we recognize, acknowledge, and we work continuously to be a disciplined, well-trained team. Thank you, guys.